Today I'm speaking with Cliff Prosek, General Manager of Mueller Electric, who will be discussing some of the products and services that Mueller Electric offers. What differentiates a well-branded product from a new market player?
Well-branded products are products that are perceived to be of better quality by the public. For instance, let's take Kleenex as the example. A Kleenex is merely a tissue, but most people will refer to it as a Kleenex. It is very important to differentiate your brand to be the Kleenex of your industry. Remember that this is perceived difference in the mind of the user. In today's society, with the amount of information that is readily available, it has become easier for companies to go to market without the huge advertising expenses that were once incurred. Mueller Electric, an affiliated company of Desco Corporation, is similar to the Kleenex in that we've been in business for over 100 years, but it is very important that we keep our brand up to the standards that are expected by our customers. That is done with service, quality, and price. If you don't somehow differentiate when entering a market as a new player, you will get branded as a Me Too brand. This is something that you don't want to happen. Find your niche, whatever it is, and promote it.
What are some of the business challenges in today's market versus a decade ago?
I believe there are some assumptions that people believe when they purchase a product. They believe that no matter who they're buying from, that they generally will be getting a quality product at a reasonable price. It is relatively easy for them to comparison shop your product via the internet. With the amount of information that is readily available, people tend to lean towards service. Entire markets for products have been built on service in the past 20 years. It is also important to note that businesses and people in general seem to plan less and react more to a situation that they're in. Over 20 years ago, when I got out of college, I started with a small business that had around 50 people in total. Of the 50 people, there was an entire department that contained 5 people, which was called the planning department. The reason for its existence was to plan products for delivery. These departments then transformed into buyer planning departments. While still in existence, they have pretty much disappeared from organizations due to the readily available access of information. Businesses have had to become leaner in order to compete and keep the margins. Another challenge is the globalization of industry due to the internet. If you were to ask a dozen people a decade ago if they purchased products from overseas, you may have gotten 2 or 3 people to say that they did. Today, if you ask the same dozen people, I'd be willing to bet that 6 or 7 would say that they do. They are doing this to compete with their products against their competitors. Keeping up with your competition in regards to price is imperative when you are positioning your product in the market. Whether going overseas or improving your process capabilities is imperative to keeping the pricing down on your products.
What is the future of small business as seen by a small business general manager?
If you're in a small business in today's society, I believe that you can still compete, but you must do the following. Stay in touch with your customers. Call them. Get to know them. Remember, without them, you have no business. Number 2, use resources such as your website. Make sure that it is current and up to date. Number 3, check your customer's website. If they're displaying your products, make sure that they have the latest pictures and documentation on their site. Don't leave it up to them once you've given them the information. Check them. Remember, they're your income stream. In summary, to be in business and to continue to grow and prosper, you have to differentiate yourself and use the tools that are around you. If you don't know how to get the word out about your company, find somebody that can help you. If you don't stay in touch with the technology and use it to your advantage, you will have troubles as a lot of small businesses do.
Thank you so much, Cliff. That was extremely informative. For more information on Mueller Electric, please visit their website at www.muellerelectric.com.